My name is Skylar Robinson, and today this is our first episode of Faith and Formulas, where we empower girls to believe and achieve in STEM. Today I have with me my good friend Lola Simone, who has created the product dough, and she's here to share with you all her journey and how she's incorporated faith into it and the scientific backing of her products. So, Lola, would you like to share with everybody the Instagram and TikTok handles of your products?
Oh yes. So the Instagram handle is at Doe Beauty, and it's the same thing with TikTok, just at Doe Beauty.
Yeah, Doe Beauty. And so, okay, I had one of her products, guys. I had the hair and body oil. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And it's so smooth on the skin. It's like an oil, so you have the applicator. You just suck out a little bit and just rub it on. I will be doing a haul on it and I'll be reviewing the product, guys. It's so good. Y'all definitely have to purchase it. But so, Lola, what inspired you to create your brand Doe?
Well, what inspired me originally was my mother. She always valued skincare and as long as my family. But see, we always had a thing for like, sensitive skin and everything breaking out and whatever. So I wanted to create a brand that was inclusive and also made for us by us, meaning that yes, it's made by a Black person, but also it's for everyone as well. But ultimately speaking, from a teenager perspective.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So your mom, she's really supportive in your journey as well.
Yes, definitely. Like I shared earlier, she works in the beauty industry. She did marketing, then did VP of marketing for Camille Rose for a while, then moved to an Australian brand called Bread, and now is a
Oh,
consultant of her own. So when I told her I wanted to do something in the beauty industry, she already had, her connections. She was like, okay, this is my specialty. Like, I got you on this.
right.
As long
Wow.
as you're serious.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I know that you have created the body and hair oil. Do you have any other products at the moment, or are you in the process of creating more?
So no other products at the moment, but I am in the process of creating a body glitter. I've gotten a lot of requests online and people were like, well, can you create a body glitter before like prom? Because we would really use that or something like that,
Yeah.
especially with summer coming up. So I'm
Right.
like, yeah, so that's in the
Yeah,
works.
I love body glitter. I use it all the time in the summer. It makes you just pop, it makes you have a little more glitter and glamour to you. So yeah, I definitely will be purchasing that body glitter. So how was God incorporated in your journey with Doe Beauty?
Yes. So great question. So it all started, I think I was in I was in sixth grade. And this is when I came up with the idea, even though I didn't put it into action until eighth grade because it takes time for protection and stuff. And
Right.
I felt like there was something not there yet. And my family is a big believer, like we're all Christians, and like
Mm,
my auntie doesn't play that and whatever. So I was just like, at that moment, I think because I was so young, I didn't have a connection with God. So I was trying to figure out why is my creativity being blocked or what's going on. So when I finally started, going back to church and whatever, God started speaking to me and I was trying to figure out what is my like, what am I doing? Like, am I gonna
right,
act? Am I gonna be a skateboarder? Like what's going on?
right.
And so it was then I started having dreams and visions and reading the Bible more that God opened my eyes and was like, well, why don't you, create this business? And I was like, okay, that's cool or whatever. But still, I felt like I wasn't connected on the level that I needed to be to continue or to do the right things and make the right decisions because I like to have God guide me in my decisions
Right.
at all times. So then after that, I talked to my auntie and then she was telling me, well, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. So I went to sleep that same night, had a dream, and it was like, I'm ready. Why don't I
Mhm.
just get baptized?
Right? Oh, that's amazing.
So I talked to my auntie and I was like, well, I want to I really want to get baptized. I feel like I'm ready because my auntie always told me, and my mother was like, well, when you get baptized, you need to know that you are fully giving yourself to the Lord and that your sins are way more accounted for, way more, and that there's a higher expectation.
Right.
And I was like, okay. And I feel like I've always been told I was very mature for my age. So I already knew, like, okay,
Yes,
that's what I need
guys.
to do. So
Yeah.
that summer, I remember I got baptized at this lake in somewhere in Macon, Georgia, with this pastor, and he was telling me everything like before, and was like, "You make sure you want to do this. You need to know like all that. Like this is a different kind of responsibility, no matter how young you are."
Yes.
So then, when I did get baptized, it was an instant like I feel like not necessarily started over, but an instant like relief and like okay, like this is the next step, and then that's when you know, doors started to open. My mom had connections, but we were all trying to figure out why doors weren't making sense
Opening. Yeah.
opening. And it was realizing that, God is not going to open certain doors for you if you're not ready, or he knows like you're going to lose faith in him or you're not going to really turn to him and etc. So once I got baptized or whatever, I was like, okay. My mom
Yeah.
called. They were like, okay, well, she creates this product. She sells it online. Let's see how it does.
Mm.
This and that. But I knew that I wanted my product to be different than everyone else's. Like I wanted it to genuinely be clean and I
Mhm.
wanted it to be like healthy. I didn't want to make all those like fake advertising kind
Yeah.
of being,
Yeah,
oh,
because
this is
there are a lot of products now that, they display themselves with amazing packaging and everything, but once you use it, it irritates the skin or there's cancerogens in the product. So definitely, it's great that you had this natural, scientifically based product in mind. And it's beautiful to hear how your baptism is what really offset this product. And when you said that, before doors weren't opening for you, that really connected with me. And especially today, because I saw on my verse of the day, it says John chapter 15, verses 4 through 8. It says, Jesus is the vine, and we are the branches. If we remain in him and he remains in us, we will bear much fruit. But apart from him, we can't do anything. And so this really connected with me because, lately some things have not been going my way. I'll be honest, I'll be vulnerable. I felt a little bit, detached from God. Just being honest, I wasn't reading my Bible as frequently as I know that I'm supposed to. And I feel that that happens to most of us believers. I mean, even you said, you didn't really have that connection. But when we make the decision to give our all to God, that's when the doors start opening. That's when we get to um, speak to other people and really be an asset for God's kingdom and really just help people as God wants us to. Like when you got baptized, you made that commitment, you made that decision to do whatever you needed to do to better the community. One of the
right.
things, like we see, is dough. You're offering the community a product that's actually good for them and
Mhm.
can benefit them. And I really admire that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And so, just about like the scientific backing of it. So you said that there are natural products. I know that
Yep.
one of the products are rosemary. Um, can you just dive deeper into why you chose those specific products and this products that you chose?
Yes. So the products consist of rosemary oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, peppermint oil, and kumquat oil. First, rosemary, this is when I say like it's the scientific, because it was the scientific research behind it. You can't
Mm,
just put
yeah,
these oils and not know if it's bad or if it's good for the skin or if it's gonna work for a lot of people. Because
right.
this is a hair and body oil, I need to make sure that it worked for both. I mean,
Both,
yes, it makes your
right,
skin smooth, but it also makes your hair grow,
right.
which I mean, I recently cut my hair and it's already grown
Yeah, and
back.
it's grown a lot, guys. She cut it like what in December, and it was
Yeah.
a bob, and now, guys, it's grown a lot. Like this oil works.
Yeah. So first, rosemary oil, it stimulates the circulation and like it makes the skin more smooth and also healthier. Also doing research on it from people who I ask about it in my mom's industry that she helped me with. They'll give you a paper and they'll tell you all the benefits and some of the harmful facts. Like they're just going to be straight up honest with you. And I saw that also improved your hair. So that was like one thing I was like, okay. And also there's some oils that is just by itself. So I would go online and then I would Google like rosemary oil for your body and it would just have rosemary oil. Then I would see the reviews and see what people's opinions were on it. I mean, avocado oil, I already knew like a lot about it. Like it deeply hydrates your skin and boosts
Right.
collagen production.
Mhm.
So that's already like it's healthy and also I feel like you look good, you feel good, but
Yes.
also sometimes things that you add to your body, I feel like it can like wake you up. Like sometimes the scent can wake you up, or it can improve, or it can make you have more energy, which a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
Coconut oil. I mean, I learned coconut from freaking like it's coconut.
Right.
You
It's
have
coconut.
coconut. Yeah, moisturize like it moisturizes and protects with antibacterial benefits.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and then of course peppermint oil, it refreshes. And
And
one
it's
thing
great
about
for your hair too. It's great.
yes, definitely that girl. I learned like real fast before I created this. I was like peppermint oil, like, and it smells good. It like
Yeah.
literally like if your nose is stuffy, especially with all this
It,
pollen.
yes. Oh my gosh. I actually had to leave school early yesterday because the pollen was it was kicking me down, guys. Like, oh my
For
gosh.
real?
This pollen, yeah, in Atlanta, this pollen is really rough. And so definitely peppermint oil on your body and your hair, it has so many other benefits than just making your skin soft. And as we can see, it can help our nasal passages in the springtime. It can grow your hair. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
this
it
oil
also
is amazing.
yeah, and it also invigorates with the cooling sensation as well. So
Mm.
that's good. And then last but not least is kumquat. The thing is, this is actually a fruit that no one knows.
Oh, yeah,
And
because
so
I've never heard about that
I
before.
know, like, it's like it looks like a lemon, but it's not a lemon. And
Okay.
so a lot of people actually don't know that this is used in majority products that are actually very successful. See, they just hide it and they're like, oh, like, because there's people who create these kind of things and they're like, what am I missing? Like, why isn't this like working the way it needs to? If it breaks
Mm,
out or if your hair's not growing as fast, it's
right.
because a lot of these brands try to hide the fact that they use kumquat. Of course, I know this because, my mother, she's like,
It's in the
I'm
industry.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm be real with you. Like some of this
Right.
stuff, they just don't tell you because, like, they're like, why would I do that? That
Right.
makes more competition.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not afraid to be like, y'all, kumquat is literally the way to go. It
Hmm.
brightens and uplifts with vitamin C rich antioxidant. So it's really, really like healthy for you, even if you eat it alone. But
Right.
it's actually the key ingredient to hair growth a lot as well.
Mhm. And so, have you ever tried the kumquat fruit or no?
Oh, yes. It's
Oh,
very I don't even know, like, I think my auntie, she brought it for me actually because, see, she likes to do that, like, kind of farmer's market kinda look and thing
yeah.
because, still where we live, it's like you rarely see, like, rare stuff here.
Yeah. Is
So
this like a Caribbean fruit? Do they grow it in Georgia? Or
I I am not sure.
I bet they do because honestly, like, I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, it's like this citrusy, like, you would think it's like a orange, but it's not. But
Mm.
I know that it's, like, somewhere a part of, like, the Australian English kind of area, so I definitely think this may be, like, a out of the country kind of, like, thing.
International, yeah, type of thing.
But
I
it's really
definitely, I definitely have to try it. I think you said they sell it at the farmers markets.
yes, like, I don't know exactly where my auntie, because she travels a lot,
Mm, yeah,
but she's a very, like, if very earthy kind of
right, earthy.
they wear those, like, what are like
Yes, love it. Yes.
but yeah, so she goes to like certain stores and she finds some of like the craziest things that I can never find. So yeah, I gotta ask her. I gotta check up on that and ask her what she got.
Yeah.
Yes, that was amazing.
Well, definitely. I mean, I love everything that you're doing with this brand. I love all the products, the ingredients that are in it. My hair, if you guys know, my hair is pretty long, I use Dominican-based products, and a lot of the things Lola's saying, like the avocados, the peppermint, the rosemary, they're all in my products that I use. And I bet Kumquat is in it too. I bet it's in it too. So
Yes.
it's like everything you're saying, it really does work. This product is amazing. And I love how you created it, how God is a part of your journey, how you have such a supportive fan base. This is really something that I can tell is from the heart. Like you're truly trying to better people and tap into what you love, your passion for beauty. Um, I just love it. And so for the girls out there that may have a similar interest, like they may want to create a skincare company or something like that, and they may be as young as a sixth grader like you were at the
Right.
time. What advice would you give young girls who are striving who are passionate about creating something, but they might be too scared?
Um, Great question. Advice that I would give to young girls is first have a connection with, God, honestly, and make sure like genuinely be a good person because I feel like blessings, no matter what you believe in, like blessings happen as long as you're good. I do
Right.
believe in that. But honestly, I would say put your trust in God. Also, don't let anyone discourage you. I always say that if you have haters, that means you're doing something right. When
Yes.
you don't have anyone hating, you should be looking at yourself and being like, am I doing something wrong? Because
Right, right.
we're like, you're young, this is delusional, this and that. So you don't let that get to you.
Yeah.
Especially if you have, a family member, even if they're not connected in the industry like that, if you have someone who is very supportive of you, definitely tell them about it. Also do research because you can email, you can always get in contact with certain listers or people for advice. And I know a lot of people who would genuinely give advice just if someone emails them.
Mhm.
Um, but honestly, never give up, put your faith in God, and make sure be passionate about what you're doing, Genuinely. Like if you're like, okay, I'm gonna just do this and then I'm gonna like sleep on the couch, I'm gonna just slack off afterwards. Like I don't really care about it, then like no.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
honestly, yeah, just do
Just go
you.
out
And
there.
if you got some haters, just know that is like everyone who is successful in
They have
anything,
haters.
any pathway has had some freaking haters. And sometimes your haters can be your closest people. Just know that's like
Hmm.
the automatic, oh yeah, I'm gonna be successful. So I always
Yeah.
take that with a grain of salt and look at that as motivation and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna prove you wrong and keep it moving.
Right. And you see, even like what you said about the haters, I really, really align with that. Like I've experienced, as a girl, and I think as girls from teenagers to even girls in middle school to even grown women, as women in general, we experience a lot of hate, especially when we do stuff that's out of the box. I think doing something in STEM, doing something in a field that we're not really highly represented in, we're gonna experience even more hate and opposition because it's never been heard of before. But just because it's not been heard of doesn't mean it can't happen. So I think that have you experienced any opposition or any hate from what you're doing, you pursuing your goals?
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, if you don't have haters and you're doing something wrong,
Right.
even like some people who are in my family, they're looking and they're like, well, why? Like, come on, girl, like do something else. Like, no, 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 no. I
Yeah.
feel like you're gonna have friends, you're gonna have people at your school, you're gonna have people who hate, but honestly, I think that's just because they know they're gonna be successful, or they hate because they couldn't accomplish that, or they don't have the confidence that you have, and they're jealous of that, and they're trying to bring you down.
Yeah. And
So
I think
I,
just
yeah,
for those people that do have that type of hate, the solution to it is not to spew the hate back.
no,
The solution to it is that really there's just an issue with their own confidence in their own abilities. Maybe there's something they want to do, but they're seeing somebody else do it. I think what I do in those cases when I see people who hate on me, number one, I pray. I pray for them.
that's
I
all right.
say, Dear Lord, I hope that you can allow that person to overcome whatever issues they're going through and pursue their dreams as well. Because my work that I do, the things that I strive for, and I'm not perfect, but the things that I strive for, I strive for to inspire other girls to do the same because I
Right.
believe we all have, a dream, something we're
I do.
passionate about. Or
Exactly.
even if we don't know it yet, God has something for us to do. And when people like me and you, we come out and we do the things that we're supposed to do, there's going to be a lot of people who aren't doing that. And I think it's just important for us to pour into girls and let them know no matter where you are, no matter what you have or what you don't have, you can pursue your dreams and we're all here for you. There's
Right.
no animosity. This is a community of sisters, whether we're the same skin color, same age, doesn't matter. We're all God's children, we're all connected.
Right.
So I just feel like it's just offering them support and offering them um that reassurance that the people who don't might not agree with you, it's just like offering them that kindness and kind of tapping into your empathetic side and understanding them a little bit more. But yeah, it's nice to know that somebody else experiences what I go through. Yeah, because a lot of the times we don't know the stuff that each other are going through, and we're all going through pretty much the same thing. So I just think it was great to have you and for you to share your product with us and also young girls of all ages as well. Just I think it's beautiful what you're doing. It's really
Thank
inspiring to the community and keep going.
Same here, girl. This is literally dope.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And if the people, if the viewers watching, if they want to connect with you, message you about anything, do you have an email or like an Instagram that you recommend?
Oh yes, you can always message my Instagram because I am a minor. My mom, like, runs my
Manages
Instagram,
it.
runs my
Same.
email. You can always do at dough beauty email at gmail.com, and I will be happy to respond if y'all need any advice or anything, or y'all need help with something. I would absolutely love to. I love supporting, like, let's do it. Let's all become
Yes.
oh girl.
Yes. So I think it's beautiful, um, you know, what you're doing and just please keep on striving. And do you have any products with you that you would like to show
Oh,
us?
yes, absolutely. Okay. So
Yeah.
recently, every time I restock, it sells out. And
Hey. Oh,
so I have some, like, this big bottle is empty because we're getting another, shipped in
yes.
because the bottles came in like already labeled and whatever, but the product hasn't come, like, in itself yet, but it's coming really soon. But this is the big bottle and this is sold for 10. One thing a lot of people say is that this lasts forever.
It
I mean,
does.
you can buy it, like, I don't know, and it will last you until like 5 months. You'll be like, I still have some left,
I'm
which I
still,
think is honestly great.
yeah.
And then of course you have the small bottle, which I sold when I was at, like, because my school does a lot of business because there's a lot of people who have businesses, and so I was selling the small bottles, which are just 5. And again, a lot of people were like, "This literally lasts, like it
And
lasts
it's
forever."
super affordable, guys. The packaging is so modern and it's so aesthetic to look at. People are like, "Ooh, what's that? I need that." And so I love that. And it's a great product. I put it on like after my showers. It's just makes your skin super duper smooth and shiny too. I actually have some on right now.
Oh, period.
Yeah. It's just so beautiful to see your success, Lola, and everything you love to do with Doe, and even in your aspirations in life. Guys, I just need to brag on her for a minute. This girl is in ninth grade, and she has the ability to graduate early because she is in elevated classes. She's on a roll. Like this young lady, guys, is really going to be something great in the future. So. You're just very inspiring to all of us.
Same to you, girl. You.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. But this was a wonderful session. I hope you guys enjoyed Miss Lola Simone with Doe. Please stay tuned for more episodes, and we'll see you later.